Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Table Enabled Shulchan Aruch Yomi. We're doing Simon Pei Gimel 83 today. Hilchos Kriya Shema Dine Beis Hakisei Kriya Shema. We're going to learn about what constitutes a bathroom. If you thought you knew what a bathroom was, wait till this Simon. We're going to find out what exactly a bathroom is. Why is that important? Because just like you can't say Kriya Shema in the presence of excrement, you can't say Kriya Shema in the presence of a bathroom, even if there's presently no excrement in there. Let's get into it. Aleph. Also, the crows connected base akisa yashan. Afilu pinu mimenu hatzoa. This is Allah and brachos and daf chavav. You can't say Kriya Shema while looking at a base akisa, even if there's no soa. Meaning someone flushed the toilet. The Shulchan Aruch continued v'yirali. Beis Yosef adds dahainu kshein mechitzo ein lo mechitzos. They used to have bathrooms out in the field. Talk about a bathroom yashan, a base kisa yashan that was used already, meaning you as opposed to we'll see where you just set it up, but it wasn't used. It was used even one time. It's called yashan. That's only the Beis Yosef says when there's no mechitzos. It's in the middle of the field. The miyishlo mechitzos. There's walls. Af b'shein yesh bo soa kore kenegdo b'samach ve'eno choshesh im ein magil lo reach hara. If he can't smell anything bad, he can say it opposite the walls of the Beis Hakisei. In a house, right, the door is closed to the bathroom, you could say Kriya Shema because you're not looking inside. However, if the door is open, that is a shayla. I remember when I was younger, I used to go to people's houses, Avrechim's houses, Shabbos meals. Inevitably, when the person giving the Divrei Torah, he was always facing a bathroom, and the bathroom door was always open. And he would say to his wife or someone of the kids, close the bathroom door, based on this halacha. Let's say it was you're renovating your house, you're putting in a new bathroom in your house. Right? You set it aside, you put a toilet in there, you put a shower in there, but you didn't use it there. You didn't use it as a bathroom. You're allowed to read Kriya Shema even when the door is open. You can't go inside the bathroom and start saying Kriya Shema. We'll discuss in Ian to Leon why the discrepancy over here. Gimel Amar Bayi Zayahela Beis Hakisei. The Gemara in the Dharma talks about where a person he's making a house and he says this room, he does the construction workers, this room will be for a bathroom. Amar Al Beis Acher. You know what? I like bathrooms so much. This room right next to it, it'll also be a bathroom. V'gam zeh dinam shava. That's called your mazmin Beis Hakisei. Technically, hazman a lav mil. So he will see. Right, when you prepare something, it doesn't make it what you want it to be. It has to actually be used first. V'im amar al sheni bayizeh. He doesn't say v'gamzeh. Also, this is bayizeh, meaning he said the first one's a basic. He said bayizeh, right? V'lomar v'gamzeh. Harei hasheni safek v'zmin l'kachim la v'fich in karmo l'chachila v'karbo yatza. This is the din of yodos. Beginning of Masechus, the Dharma will learn about yodos, where you say half a statement. A neder generally have to say in a clear way what your intention is, what you're answering. If you just say bayizeh, after saying this room is for Beis Hakisei, is for a bathroom, but bayizeh what? Probably he means bayizeh is also for Beis Hakisei, but it's a suffix. Yodos is a machlok. Yadayim she'eino mochichos, yadayim that are not clear. Right? You don't expressly say it, so it's a suffix in the Gemara, at least in the poskim over here. So therefore, you can't read, even though technically before, if it was a Beis Hakisei, it was prepared to be Beis Hakisei, it wasn't used as a bathroom, you can't read inside. Here you could read it. Here you shouldn't read the Chachila inside, but if you did, you're Yotzei. But the others, we're not sure if it has even the din of Hazmana. Dalet, Beis Hakisei shu b'chafira, u'piv b'richak arba amos min aguma. There used to be, just like there's first class on airplanes, there's also first class in bathrooms. If you didn't know this, going back 100 years ago, 200 years ago, they had bathrooms, the economy where you would sit down and you just poop into a hole and the poop would remain basically underneath you, just like a porta potty, But then maybe they have these porta potties, like the porta potty business. I'm not familiar with it, but there are people who are in the porta potty business. They have luxury edition. I did hear this, that, this app, Swimply, which is run by two from guys from Lakewood, where it's a pool sharing app. They appear on Shark Tank. They appeared in Mishpacha Magazine, of course, also. Obviously, Mishpacha Magazine was better publicity for them. the problem most people have when you go and use someone else's pool is pool sharing. You rent out someone else's pools. Where do you go to the bathroom? So 90% of people actually set up a bathroom for their guests. However, 10% of people, they work with them high end porta potties. You got to put the high end porta potties. Maybe that's what they are. Meaning basically, like on the airplane. Also, when you go into the bathroom, you flush the toilet. It just takes it somewhere else. It takes whatever's there. It takes it somewhere else. So they used to have these things. The Gemara called it parsai, the Persian ones, where it used to roll, right? You made it rolled down a slope, right, underneath the ground. Right, the excrement goes far away immediately. Also, when you urinate, right, it comes in, it goes out. To susam dami, it's closed and mutter likros bo. You can even read in the actual bathroom. As long as people are careful when they urinate, urinate inside the hole and not on the seat. Not everyone is so careful with this. Haga, aval mishtanim behem lefamim also lahar behem divrei Torah koshkan likros kriyashmam. If sometimes the people are not careful and they urinate on the seat, so then you have to be worried that there's still urine there. I guess technically you could take a tissue and clean it up, but if you don't do that, we assume that there is urine there, and you can't say, we learn just like you can't say Kriyash Ma, you also can't learn Divrei Torah. Hey, Bnei Adam Sheish Tam Safsal Nakov V'Nifnin All. They have a basket that has a hole in it. I guess this is what the precursor to the potties for your kids. I mean, the Mishnah does reference also potties for your kids. These were potties for adults. Mutter Likros Kriyash Ma Kenegdo. Now, we're not talking about the person has not made. There's nothing inside right now. It's just standing in the middle of the room. The potty for your kid, or an adult potty, maybe the adult potty. Mutter Likros Kriyash Ma Kenegdo. Even if it's been used before, because there's no soa there. And soa, right, it's not on the seat. The excrement's not on the seat, and it's not inside. And the important point over here, this is a Mordechai. This is not from the Gemara. He says that it's usually covered, right? You can cover your porta potty. You have the lid you put on top of it. The law in general Ramah says if you read in a place where you're not allowed to say Kriya Shema, and you did say Kriya Shema, you went against the Chamim, so then you have to go ahead and repeat Kriya Shema, either Rabbanan. The Mishnah Berurah does say that this is only talking about excrement, which is the Oraisa. When we're talking about urine, you made a mistake by urine, so that's only the Rabbanan. You wouldn't have to go back. Some people are machmir, but I think the consensus of the Mishnah Berurah is that if it's only the Rabbanan to begin with, or it's only a suffix the Oraisa, which is only the Rabbanan, then b'diavad you'll be yosa your Kriya Shema. I want to talk more about halacha beis, about the difference if hazmana is lav milsa, the Gemara's maskana. Hazmana, just preparing something for a specific use without actually using it, is not halakhically valid. It doesn't render it a beis hakis, doesn't render it a bathroom yet. However, you would not be allowed to say Kriya Shema in your bathroom. What's the difference between the two? Just to summarize, our bathrooms nowadays, obviously it's not discussed here exactly in the Shulchan Aruch. They didn't have the Shulchan Aruch and the Mishnah Berurah. I don't think they had indoor plumbing like we had nowadays. Maybe in the time of the Mishnah Berurah they did. I don't remember. To check it up on Google when the first modern toilets were invented. And there is a suffix in the poskim, whether it's considered to be, because when you go to the bathroom, it sits there until you flush. So if it was, like the Parsium ones where the slope, right, when you go to the bathroom, it rolls away right away quickly. So that the Gemara says not a problem. Over here it sits and then you flush. So it's a suffix whether it's considered to be like a regular beis hakisa, or it's considered to be the Persian one where it rolls away right away, because eventually when you flush, it is not present anymore. It goes into the system, the plumbing system, and similarly, So any type of bathroom like that, it's a suffix in the poskim. Of course, if you ask most Rabbanan, I'll tell you machmir. But since I would think that this din well, you have to analyze. I'm going to analyze that. You know what? I didn't plan on analyzing it in Ian Talinon, but it is a present-day Shiloh. So in light of what I'm going to say in Ian Talinon, we'll try to analyze that question also. So you're going to have to stick around for Ian Talinon, the Ian Shear on the Shulchan Aruch Yomi, coming up next.